Welcome to BronzeMedalGaming. Today we are going to be playing Transistor for the PS4, and by we I mean King Commander.
What's up?
And me, Juice. And I know nothing about this game aside that it was nominated for Game of the Year.
By IGN.
I believe it was IGN that nominated.
I don't know what else did. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's not a Game of the Year game, but it's a game. It's a good, great game. So, hey, come on, we just started.
We just started. Did I push the button or something?
Press the button.
Hey, Red.
Oh, that's cool.
We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull. There. Together again. Sort of.
That's cool. Circle.
You got two attacks right now.
Get the hang of this?
Crash and breach.
And look at this.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
So is this like a story-driven game?
Yeah.
So more like more gameplay.
I mean, gameplay is fantastic and stuff too. Yeah, it's about its story and stuff like that.
Is there a lot of things to look around for?
Yeah, I mean, some things like you can go look at that terminal right there. Okay, I guess not. Well, later on, you interact with it. Just not right now, I guess. Just look at the style of this game. I really wish the game was longer. Oh, is that Sam?
That
Is
was
that
already.
Sam?
They want you
In his home.
back. So do I. Born again. Nice.
Yeah. I can find your attack levels.
Okay, let's go. Unmarked alley. East of the bay. Think I know where we are.
And it's a shame because we're playing it right now, and as much as I want to play for the channel and stuff, that's why we're doing it. I think it's much better, you know, when you're playing it by yourself, you can like really experience the story and pay attention to everything. Like right here, they always give you little tidbits whenever you read anything, and it gives like a little bit of information. Sometimes it's just a joke. Anyway, so they're here, they're telling you what to do. So pay attention.
Ready.
That'll kill it, I think.
That will kill that one. Look at the top. You see the bar on the top. See, you walked for a little bit, so it took up part of your planning time, and then you did breach. That took up a big part of planning time, and then you continue to walk, which took up even more. Press L2. That erases the most recent move, which is all that walking you did. Press L2 again. Now hold down the circle button and aim it. You can move it. See, now it hits them both.
Okay.
It doesn't die. Do it. Press again. Hit him again. Yep. There you go. Now it dies. See? And you managed to get your move. Managed to kill them both in that one move.
That's cool. So it's a turn-based game?
Not really. I mean, this is not really a turn-based game. It's kind of like this. You can every now and then you can do this, or you can play it just normally without having without stopping the game and just using the things automatically. Because after you do this, there will be a cooldown, so you won't be able to use it again for I don't know 3 or 4 seconds, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't do it like this and you just use the attacks normally, there's no cooldown except for the cooldown of the animations. So there's
There's a
advantages and disadvantages. Yeah.
Okay. If you want to go text.
Right. I text right.
You did it or you did it?
Right here. You say I was gonna flush a can down my toilet, though. I kind of wanted to tell him what was murder. You gotta pick up that cell. If you don't pick up the cell, they regenerate.
Okay. I already started, so I have to finish it. There's no point to it ending. Like at all.
Hey, up there. Hello, world.
It is.
Look at all that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the edge of town. 100 blocks
It's
away.
too heavy for her.
Sounds sword.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
Promenade. Stairs leading down. 39. Just gives you random facts that don't have any bearing on anything.
Here we go. Get out of here. She awake? Hi.
What is it?
You okay?
What is broken?
What's his name?
I see. Sure.
Don't know what it is. Yeah.
We can use her.
You know, you know that.
Did I just suck her soul out?
She says
White.
her name's Lillian.
The way this world works, this city, I forgot what the city's called actually, I know. The way this place works, it's a really fancy, futuristic city and stuff like that, which you kind of learn, like, go stop, go the other direction, go left. Go up the path up there. Go to that OVC terminal.
Wish it was raining.
Tomorrow's
Cover your
forecast.
tracks.
Tomorrow's another day in Cloud Bank. How would you like it? And then show ballot. I think people are voting on what kind of weather they want. Warm, clear, light breeze, mild, scattered clouds.
Scattered clouds.
Those bastards.
Warm, clear breeze all the way. And these, I believe this is actually with other people and stuff. So they're
that's pretty cool.
they're actually all voting and stuff like that. So right now people like warm, clear, light breeze.
I kind of want like mild.
Well, maybe it's because we have warm, clear, light breeze right now, so we kind of want something different.
I got him.
Yeah, that one. What do you think? Yeah, that's very useful for this. The fastest attack, and it has a spread shot. It does the splash damage, which is nice.
Let's see what else.
Are the attacks interchangeable later on? I assume.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the core of the game. Is changing everything around it. Go down that little alley. Stop breaking stuff. No point to it. Another OVC terminal.
These fuckers are going to fuck.
Cloud Bank Fashion Week.
Not happening, huh?
Your presence will make the 67th annual Fashion Week an unforgettable experience. 3 days.
this time.
Yeah, and then it's just talking about it. It's the last I've read all the stuff before too.
What hard it
Maybe next year.
I think you're gonna want to reschedule.
No, I want to go now.
Ought to keep heading east. Hey, end of the plaza. It's you.
Check out this post. Hey, that's her.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Yeah, let's just go. Come on, just go. Just... yeah. Damn. Young lady here to see you.
I'm waiting. Man, you're taking no damage. So let me explain something to you real quick. Crash your X button. It weakens them. It makes them more susceptible to damage, so that your next attack will do more damage to them. Young ladies have a habit of when you hit them teleporting away. So if you crash them right now, you understand that the next attack you do it probably won't land. So you should crash them, but. So a good strategy is if you get out of this, you hit her with crash, and then you go and use turn then, because then you'll be able to use breach on her without getting hit.
How do I get out of this?
So you press L2 again. Oh no, press R2. And then you can, and then also there are things like backstabs do more damage. So if you hit an enemy from behind, you'll do more damage than if you hit them from the front. So and you can walk around her right now before she has a chance to move, something like that. And then you hit, and you aim your breach. You're not hitting her, yeah. You gotta aim down. Almost kills her. Or might kill her, actually. Go for it.
Finally.
Oh, yeah, the ball game.
Can I drop one and turn back into that thing?
Yeah.
Side
Oh, wow.
street due east. Through
So the game gets really,
I think I know a
really
place
good
where
with
you get
planning and stuff. There's a million, I don't know, there's what, 10 10 different attacks you get.
Interchangeable?
Well,
yeah. During battle?
You can't change them during battle, no. You have to set them up and stuff like that. But then it gets the system gets more complex and stuff like that, where you'll have it so you can only use these 4 attacks at any time, but you'll have more than that, and you can decide which ones you want to be attacks or which ones you want to be modifiers, so that your attacks will become stronger and better and stuff like that.
Oh, so I can go like crash into this? Combine that somehow?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So you'll be able to, like, if you put Spark, which is the square one, if you put that on Crash, then Crash will I think it'll hit an enemy and then it'll go out and fan out from that enemy, and so it can hit multiple enemies if it works out.
What does it do? Combine with that?
I forget what that is.
This didn't used to be here.
Breakpoint come closer. On. Now it's off. Now it's on again.
Wait a second.
If only you had something to do something to hit them. Both. Even tells you. You can do things essentially instantaneously when you use turn.
Let's pretend that never happened.
So there's, huh?
Is that bad?
That who I think it is.
You get it right away.
Moyle P?
Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him.
So I'm just stuck in the soul? Like Mega?
So I'm not really
dash too?
sure. Now you got that. That's what I'm doing. See, because everybody in what the hell's this place called? Cloud Bank? Is that the name of the place? Whatever. In this city. The city's very strange and it's very futuristic, and everybody has kind of a digital component to themselves, and all sorts of strange things.
No, I do.
That's a good way to use it.
That's it.
Sure, too. You can't do anything because you're now you can. See, whenever you use your turn, you can't do anything until your turn recovers. Except you could use Jaunt. Jaunt is special in that it's always usable whenever you're in between turns. So now you have an option of what this is how the game continues on and stuff like that. For most of it, I think you will get a couple other powers mandatory, but from now on you get to decide which power you want. They'll give you an option. So you can get Bounce,
Chain reactive deflecting,
or you can get, I forgot what that one's called, Mask.
stealth.
Yeah, and see, there's a whole other thing, and we'll go into that right now. With you see how that one has one white thing next to it, and then Bounce has 2. It works with equipping, so you only have so much room to equip so many things. You know what I mean? So Mask is much easier to equip because it's only one piece. It takes up less space on your total equip burden.
This gives you a critical.
It'll see. So this is how everything works. See the function, subversive, concealing, active, effective slot. So this is if you put it on any of the X circle, triangle, square buttons. Then when you press that, conceal the user physical self, amplifying the next action taken, which is nice. You'll be completely invisible until you decide to not. I think it might run out. It has a bit of a recharge anyway in between using it, so you can just use it whenever you want. But it'll make you invisible completely. But go back to it. You can also put it onto another power, and it'll raise the potency of most functions while backstabbing.
Oh.
So effectively, if you get it, if you use it as that kind of thing, which is how I tend to use it, you put on another thing, it'll just make it more powerfully hit from behind, which you should always be trying to do. It's such an effective tactic. So like you put it on Breach will become, I don't know how much more powerful, but more powerful.
Distract your ricocheting ball, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. Everything in the game has its uses, and everything might even be able to be used. I don't know. You can use a million different combinations. So many different combinations.
What about Mask? It's the same bet right now.
Yeah,
That's cheaper.
I'll probably go with Mask.